That was one of the worst Oscars I've ever witnessed in my entire life. I didn't realize the Academy would stoop this low. They actually gave an award to a dude from a vampire movie, bro. I'm out here making actual good movies, and I get punished because I said ballet and opera are dog shit.
Remember when everyone said Timothée Chalamet had a heartbreaking reaction at the Oscars 2026? What actually happened? Was he really humiliated, or was it something way more subtle than that? So, the story starts with Timothée Chalamet. Now, at this point, he's not just some rising actor anymore. He's that guy. Critically acclaimed, constantly nominated, always in the conversation. And heading into the 2026 Oscars, people are looking at him like, yeah, this might finally be his year. And you gotta understand something. Award season, that's not just one night. That's months. Months of campaigning, interviews, red carpets, predictions, people saying you're going to win and then saying maybe you won't. It builds you up. So by the time the Oscars roll around, this isn't just another ceremony for him. This is like the final exam. Now, the night begins. He shows up, cameras everywhere, all eyes on him. And everything seems normal at first. He's smiling, talking, playing the part. But here's where things start to get a little interesting. Because throughout the night, he's getting attention, but not all of it is the kind you want. At one point, the host starts joking about him. Now look, getting joked about at the Oscars, that's normal. It happens. But still, it puts you on the spot. Everyone's watching how you react. And Timothée, he laughs it off. Of course he does. What else is he going to do? But now the pressure is building because everyone knows why he's really there. Best actor. So now we get to the moment. The moment. They start announcing the nominees. The camera cuts to him, and you can just feel it. This is it. And then they announce the winner. And it's not him. Now, pause. Because this is where things get interesting. Not because of what he did, but because of what he didn't. No outburst, no dramatic reaction, no visible frustration. He claps. That's it. Just claps. And you might be thinking, okay, that's normal. But here's the thing. People started watching that clip back, over and over, slowing it down, zooming in, and they noticed something. His smile, it was there, but it didn't fully land. His expression held for just a second too long, like he was processing it in real time. It was like you could actually see the moment where disappointment hits and then gets covered up. And that's what people called a heartbreaking, not because he broke down, but because he didn't. You see, we're used to celebrities being perfect in these moments, media-trained, polished, untouchable. They win gracefully and somehow lose even more gracefully. But this felt real. It felt like watching someone go, damn, all right, and then immediately switch into, I'm good. That split second, that's the whole story. But the night doesn't just end there, because now the internet gets involved. And if there's one thing you need to know about the internet, it's that nothing stays small. Clips start going viral. People start analyzing his face like it's game footage. Look at his eyes. Look at his jaw. You can tell he's hurt. And now the narrative starts forming. This was a tough night. Then people bring up the jokes earlier. Then they bring up the fact that he reportedly stepped out for a bit during the ceremony. And now it's like, oh, this wasn't just one moment. This was a whole situation. But here's where we gotta slow down. Because was this actually humiliation? Or was it just disappointment? Because those are two very different things. See, humiliation is loud, it's messy, it's undeniable. This was quiet, controlled, almost invisible, unless you were really looking for it. And that's what makes it hit harder, because anyone who's ever been close to something, like really close, and then didn't get it, knows exactly that feeling. That little pause, that forced smile, that I'm good when you're not really good yet. And the crazy part? He handled it perfectly. No scene, no complaints, no trying to take attention back. He just kept it moving. And in a room full of the biggest names in the industry with millions of people watching, that's not easy, like at all. So yeah, people can call it heartbreaking. People can call it a humiliation. But if you really look at it, it's just one of those moments. A human moment. The kind that doesn't look like much from the outside, but says everything if you've ever felt it. And honestly, that's probably why it stuck with so many people. Because it wasn't loud. It was real.